I had the great pleasure of chatting with Ben Cole from BC Toolbox, at an industry event last week, and he shared some insights with me. And I kind of circled back around and said, "Hey, Ben, would you mind doing this quick interview with me for Directions, 20 years of Directions," which is so exciting. So, Ben, thank you for taking a few minutes out of your day to meet with me today.
Yeah, absolutely.
Um,
Thanks for having me, Kate.
Yeah. So you shared some really great insights into your first couple of years of directions. So when was the first year that you attended directions?
So the first year that I attended was in 2022, down in Orlando, and I know they did back to back. Orlando 22, went again in 23, went last year in 24 in San Diego, and then I'll be there this year, 2025, in Las Vegas.
So in our conversations, one of the things that you told me that really struck me was that the first year that you attended, you didn't sponsor, but the second year you attended, you did. So tell us a little bit about that and what that difference looked like for you.
Yeah, definitely. So we started in 2021. So 2022 was the first year that we went, like you said, did not sponsor, was really just trying to get a lay of the land, right? It was my first directions, trying to kind of see how people do it. Is it worth it to go, worth it to sponsor, everything like that. And we came to the conclusion that yes, it would be worthwhile, and let's try it out. So that was in 2023 was our first year sponsoring, and we really made a big splash, right? We had our booth, our kiosk, the expo center, all that kind of stuff, and it was a great kind of commonplace for people to come, both partners that had already known us, as well as a lot of new partners who we had never heard of before. Potentially, they'd never heard of us. They saw kind of what we were marketing, which was our Business Central toolbox, right? A collection of over 30 different productivity automation dashboarding solutions for Business Central. And with that, we kind of slowly started to add to our partner page, which is now over 60 partners, probably closer to 70 if I had to look, of people who trust us, people who want to throw us in their client solutions, and in Business Central. So yeah, I mean, 2023 was really, I think, when we started to kind of pour the gas on the fire, so to speak, and really start to double down on our partnerships, right? Because we both have, of course, end users that we sell to, but then partners being much more strategic, where we'll get into working with a partner and they might deploy us in 10 or 20 or 30 of their clients, which obviously Directions is a great place to talk to these folks more in depth.
That story is such a great testimony to the power of sponsorships, for brand awareness, for having those crucial conversations with partners at Directions, and how powerful Directions can be in moving you forward. So thank you for retelling that story. That just really,
Yeah.
it resonated with me, in the power of sponsorship at Directions. So, last question, probably my favorite. I always love the creative answers that come from this one. If you could describe Directions in 3 words, what would they be and why?
Um, the first one definitely be partnership, right? Like I talked about before, it's just such a great place for partners to get together with ISVs or even Microsoft, right? And really dive deeper into what those partnerships mean and how we can work together. And I think that probably leads into my second, which is strategy, right? Both from how do we work together, maybe listening to partners of what is it that you're hearing that your clients need, or what are your consultants saying are gaps in Business Central that we can help fill or alleviate, right? So the strategy both between ISVs and partners, and then also what's Microsoft's strategy? What's Microsoft going to be investing in over the next 6 to 12 months, right? That we can either kind of both benefit from side by side, or continue to take what maybe they're not doing to continuously improve our products and improve our footprint in the marketplace for what partners need and what their end users need. And then the last one, kind of like all the conferences we go to, is learning, right? I learn a ton at these conferences, both in terms of what partners need, what Microsoft is doing, just technical know-how, right? There's a lot of great sessions that I've attended in the past, both from partners on what they're doing, or maybe kind of tips and tricks in Business Central, as well as what are other ISVs doing, right? We partner with a lot of other ISVs in the space to bring more holistic solutions to our partners as well. So it's always good to see what other folks are doing. And, we got a lot of friends there at a lot of the partners. So great to learn from other people kind of in our same realm.
Yes, absolutely. Ben, thank you again for just chatting with me for a minute. I will see you at Directions. So see you soon.
Absolutely. Thanks so much, Kate. We'll see you there.